Okay guys, good evening. We're starting a new video here and it's what's for dinner. So tonight, Emmeline is actually cooking dinner. I'm kind of just overseeing because I'm hungry. But I'm actually I helped.
You helped, you made the rice.
I made this big pot of rice. I did something.
So proud of you.
I did something, but she cut up like 5 pounds of chicken. The recipe is from this little lunchbox cookbook. I like this. We like this because it's mostly gluten-free recipes, and it's the best Chinese takeout copycat is what it is. And so basically it's like oh, you can still chop them up and get them in there.
Yeah.
It's basically like hibachi chicken, and then we also have some vegetables cooking, and then we're gonna have the rice, and she's making a sauce. So there's the chicken. Sorry for the crappy lighting in here, but it's getting nice and crispy. And then we've got vegetables cooking, and then she's making a sauce right now. And then we got the rice, and she's about to throw some onions into said vegetables. So when it's done, I'll show you what our plates look like, but this smells very good. Okay, good evening. Focus, camera, focus. There we go. Okay, tonight I made this recipe that I saw on TikTok or Instagram. I can't remember. It was one of the two. So there's an account on there that I like called Cooking in the Midwest. Watch out, please. It's called Cooking in the Midwest, and I like his recipes a lot. And so I saw this actually while I was actively sick with my gallbladder. Let's see if you can see it. Here, let's go. There we go. So they're like beef and potato and cheese burritos. Apparently these were on the menu in Taco Bell until 2020, until they took them off the menu. So that is what we're having because we have awana tonight. So that was something quick that I could, make. And then I made Josh and Syril cheesy roll-ups, which again is what they order at Taco Bell, but it's literally, I put cheese and a tortilla in my air fryer, just enough for the tortilla to get warm and the cheese to get melty. And that's what they want. So we're gonna eat this, and then we're gonna head to Awana for the night. Okay, so we were accidentally recording for 3 minutes. No, get back to it. Emmeline. This is why I haven't taken her to the DMV to get her license yet, guys. It's right there. Oh, okay. Nobody's paying attention. You're fine. You see, she's brought more attention to herself than you guys probably would have paid to her in the first place. She is putting my 50-pound bag of flour from Asher in buckets for me right now. And in return, I'm making her a roast with lots of onions. So that's what's gonna be for dinner tonight. Last night we had those beef and potato burritos. Those were so super duper good. I actually ended up making like 14 burritos, and we only had like 3 left. And 2 of those went with Brackston and Nikolai to work today. So we're left with only 1 really left over for somebody to argue over with lunch. So
Me and her can rock, paper, scissors it.
So, okay, So I'm starting out, I'm just putting potatoes, carrots, and onions in the bottom of my crock pot. And then I'm gonna take a carton of beef bone broth and a packet, ooh, I left it over here. I have a packet of onion soup mix that I'm going to use, salt and pepper, and then I'm going to put this roast in there. This is kind of a small roast. It leaves me to believe we're not going to have any leftovers because it's so small, but that's okay. We're not good leftover eaters, to be honest. We're just not. So I will come back after I'm done cutting these potatoes, onions, and carrots, and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, I've got potatoes, onions, carrots in. Now I'm gonna mix the beef bone broth, the garlic, the onion soup mix, and salt and pepper. Put my roast in, pour it over. Okay, I actually had Emmeline go grab me a second roast because when I unwrapped it, it's just very fatty. I mean, there's more meat on the other side, but it just, I mean, I'm feeding 9 people, so
you have to take
hopefully I can get this to fit. I don't know how I'm gonna finagle this. Oh, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here, take your passy out.
When he looks into the mirror,
Take your passy out.
he might notice his hair
Syril.
needs a trim.
Hot.
What will you need
Hot.
if your hair needs a
Ouch.
trim? A.
Hi.
A pair of gloves.
Yeah.
B. A
Dinner.
pair of chopsticks.
Dinner.
C. A pair of scissors.
Maybe I should break this up into 2 crock pots. Maybe that's what I should do.
No.
Meat.
So, you'd probably ask for a pair of
Meat.
nail scissors.
Can you say that?
And you have to go to get them.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Dinner. Okay, I'm gonna get my second crock pot out.
When he's finished,
And I'm
giving
gonna have to
you
split this
something
into 2
he'll
crock
have a
pots.
broom to sweep.
Yeah,
He'll
ow.
start swooping.
Ow.
Ow. It's messy, full of hair.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do a second crock pot.
You have to fix it a little
I don't want to
faster.
split it up.
With a blanket
So I wrapped
and
the
a
small one up.
But don't
I'm gonna put it in
forget,
my freezer in the kitchen, and I'll use it for a lunch later in the week. And I'll make like either shredded Mexican beef for lunch
make himself
in my
comfortable
Instant
and
Pot, or I will make
just
like Italian beef. Okay, so I've got
a towel.
the bone broth. I've got 2 packets of onion soup mix. I've got about 2 tablespoons of garlic from the jar. I get the big one at Sam's Club or Costco, and I'm just pouring that straight over my roast.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put pepper over the top of everything.
What do you think you will ask?
I'll show you what that looks like.
Hey.
And then we'll be done. We're gonna slow cook it for the rest of the day because you know what? Knowing how to make a good, tasty, flavorful roast is just one of those life skills that are so necessary. And I do cook my roast from frozen. Most of the time my meat in my freezer is either half frozen or frozen. Unless it's like ground beef or something. So here we go. Here's what we look like. She looks good. I'm gonna put the lid on and I'm gonna cook it until dinner time. I'm making dinner. Okay guys, tonight's dinner, super duper simple. It's like one of those I forgot to lay out meat things. So I quickly thawed out some ground beef by just putting it in a bowl of warm water. And then I literally sauteed it, put in a carton of bone broth, added a pound of egg noodles, salt, pepper, minced onion, all that kind of stuff. And I'm just making beef noodles. Don't look at my stove, it's dirty. It was supposed to get cleaned yesterday, but I had to take Syril to the pediatrician because he has an ear infection. So it's super easy, quick, delicious. It's just like one of those one-pot meals. I also like to throw frozen peas in it and cook that. Now, if you wanted to, you could do a dollop of cream cheese or sour cream and make that stroganoff. So, super easy, super quick, super cheap, also very delicious. Okay, tonight we're doing smothered beef tips and gravy. I just did stew meat, smothered, and beef broth with onions and salt and pepper, and I let it simmer for like 4 or 5 hours on the stove. We're also having green beans, cheese. It actually tastes really good. Okay guys, it's getting loud and crazy around here, so I'm gonna hop on here real quick. Dinner's not done yet. I'm making chicken and dumplings. The recipe is coming from I bought a meal plan off of the Instagram account, Home of Hollands, I think it is. I will look it up for sure, and I'll drop it down below. But the meal plans were actually quite affordable and super cool. And they have everything in there for you. I don't know, I just always look at new recipes. So I am putting the dumplings together, and I'm going to drop those in, and I will hop back on here when I'm making plates. But I won't have time to talk because everything will be chaotic. Okay guys, I just tasted it. I'm about to start plating it. It's super good. Like, super good. Okay, by the way, don't judge my stove. It's not gotten cleaned yet. There we go. Looks so good. So good. Okay, I started shoving my face and I almost forgot to film this. Excuse the lighting. There, it's better. So today, this morning, I threw in potatoes in my crock pot, and I just cooked them all day. And I took some chili that I put in super cubes, and I threw it on the stove to warm up. Cut up some green onions, obviously covered it in butter and salt and pepper. Emmeline cut these onions up over there, and that's what we're having for dinner tonight. And the toddlers are having chili dogs because they don't care about baked potatoes. Okay, good afternoon guys. This is gonna be the last dinner I'm gonna do on this What's for Dinner. Just because I feel like I've done enough dinners. I should probably get it edited. Oh, would you like to say hello? Do you have yogurt all over your face? You must have been eating a yogurt. So tonight I'm doing Fiesta chicken. And this is from a meal plan that I had purchased. I'll put the Instagram link down below. No, not another yogurt. No. I said no. Somebody's gonna be mad at me. Honey, go help your brothers and sisters with school. So I did the chicken and dumplings in this video, came from the same person, and that was so delicious. This is a crock pot dump meal, which is great because it's Monday. It's always a crazy morning on Monday for us because we have to clean it from Sabbath the day before. And then on top of that, we have therapy in the afternoon, and we've got to get our cleaning done. We've got to get school squeezed in, and then we got to get to therapy, and then we have kind of a rest time in the afternoon. So I've cut up and chopped up one whole onion in here. I've got 4 pretty decent sized chicken thighs. It's probably about 1.5 pounds of chicken thighs. Or like 2 of the sections of Costco boneless skinless chicken thighs. I've put in a packet of taco seasoning and a packet of ranch seasoning in here so far. And I'm about to add in a can of fire roasted tomatoes because I have a lot of that on hand. I don't use it a lot, so I need to use it up. She does not call for this, but I am going to do this. I'm going to do some enchilada sauce, and then I'm going to do a can of black beans. She also called for corn. I don't have any. And then green salsa, I don't have any. I have some, like, I have a little bit of green salsa from when we actually went and got Mexican yesterday. I'm gonna do that. And then she said to do some cream cheese. My people don't like creamy stuff with chicken, so I'm just gonna adapt that because this is very typical of me. I love to get dinner ideas from other people, but I always cater them to what works best for my family. And then I'm going to cook this on low for the rest of the day. It's noon now. So I'm going to cook this for the rest of the day until dinner. I'm going to serve it over rice. Sweetie, I will, okay. He would like me to get his stem off. Would have been easier had you not started biting it, honey. Okay, there you go. Stem off. I'm going to serve it over rice with, I've got some diced tomatoes and I've got some sour cream, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to serve it with that and basically just make like rice bowls with it. So I'm going to dump all this in. I'm going to hop off and I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Okay guys, it's later in the evening. This is done. It's looking pretty good. The shadowing is kind of sucking here, but I just shredded those chicken thighs and I'm gonna make some rice to go with it. I've got avocado spread to put on top of it. I'll try to remember to take a pic or a video of some bowls, but if not, that's gonna end this video. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my handle down below. Say bye. Bye. Good job. Okay. Here is the bowls. There. It's very good.
I can't even eat it all because it was so good. Yum yum.
Everybody's unfocused. There we go. Lucas walked in and said this was the best thing he's ever ate in his entire life.
And it was so good I can't even eat it all.
Well, to be fair, you had a very big portion.
I did.
Caleb, did you think it was yummy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. Emmeline's on seconds. That's how she feels about it.